Right. I don't blame you. All right. I'll talk to you soon. You can call me. I'll be back. Bye. I love you too. Bye. Okay. Bye. Well, I'm early and nobody's here. How did that happen? Just little old me. I'm so prepared ish. I got drinks and snacks on this side, and I have games and pens, skincare, some masks on this side, and just hanging out, doing my thing. So I don't know. I sorry, nobody else is here. So, look what happens when Erica's early. Nobody else is here. Doo-da, doo-da. Mama Pants. Hello, Mama. How you be? How do you be? I don't know. Someone told me yesterday. I didn't know that these little suckers were refillable. Sabrina, what's up? I was early and nobody was here with me. I was like, look at me, I'm early. I was like, it's not even 7 o'clock yet, and I am on, and I got all my stuff, and yep. I don't know if she's still here. I think she was kind of in and out. She was here before we went live. But I think she got a phone call. So I don't know if she just has it's like a cold. I think it's like a cold or allergies or both. I don't know. I was so proud of myself. I got my snacks and my drinks on this side, and I got games in my book and skincare on this side. And then I have a box just in case we want to do a box. Um, yeah, winning. I am winning. Woo woo. So, how was everybody's week? I don't know. It's good. What's going on? Judah. Judah. As you say, it's a little lonely by myself. At least usually there's somebody here to chit chat with me. Hello, it's all. Thank you for remembering to smash Jack. I have 2 of your videos tagged I wanted to catch. And I got 2 or 3 videos from Kim Kitties I got tagged that I want to catch too. So I could save them. It's funny, like, with my newfound freedom of unemployment, I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I've been doing things. I have a lot of like honey-do list type things. I just don't have a honey to do them, so I gotta do them myself. And some of them are not something I'd want somebody else to do anyway, like cleaning out my closet. I let all the skeletons out. We're gonna have a party. I didn't sign it yet. So I have until June 24th. And ironically, so I went back, like the next day I was checking my email, and literally within hours, they were like, I had a meeting with them at 9:30, and then at like noontime, 2 different people from HR were messaging me to see if I was going to sign it. I was like, I'm still unsure. Hi, Mary Beamstabor. How are you? Alexa, notifications? Thank my driver. Silly thing. I know I look super tired. I think yesterday so I lost my job last week, Mary. Thank you. And during my exit interview, as they were telling me that I lost my job, they were saying that um, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna give you a severance package, blah 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 blah." You know, so I was like, "Oh, this is great. Yeah, I'm gonna get severance." It was a month, but I'll take it. Well, you know, and then when I got the package in the mail, because they couriered over to me my belongings from my desk, as well as the package of information. That's a lot of stuff. I know, right? We got packages. Oh, I don't want those right now. Those are bills. We don't want those. Don't put those over there. Oh, look, it's Itsy. Madeline Toy. Okay. Wait, this is awesome. Yeah, that's what that is. Nana says, hi, Devin. I know.
Hi, everybody.
I don't got one either. Sorry. It's like, I'm gonna peek at my Ipsy. I can't really show you because I gotta wait for sharing. So they, over the phone in my, in their termination of me, who's in work the bucks. They're like, oh, we'll give you severance, blah, blah, blah. When the package came and I was reading through it, lo and behold, it was literally, hey, Miss Jamie. It was, my severance package is contingent on the fact that I sign a, oh, look, it's got prices. Sorry, that I sign, a notice stating that I will not file suits, I will not file complaints, or any of that against them. So, that's kind of an issue for me. It's not that I'm like huge about it, but they did it wrong. And I feel like they get away with it way too often because, if you're letting somebody go, who in their right mind who in their right mind can afford to not get the severance package, the 1 month severance? Nobody can afford that. So I feel like they do it to people all the time, and it's just okay because nobody, like I said, nobody can afford to not take the severance. And the other part is, so somebody else said, told me that the only thing I would get out of it is my job back. And I don't want it. Not at all. Not a little bit. No, no. Say no. No part of it do I want. So I don't want to bite my nose off to spite my face. If that's what we're fighting for, I don't want it. What was that?
Oh, you're fine. You're ready.
It comes with its own screwdriver?
Yeah, that's it.
I didn't think it came with one. I figured you had to use your own.
You can find one that looks like that.
So I don't want to be stuck in motivation just to prove a point for the end result to be that I don't want the job. Are you not even going to put it together?
No, I don't know. I can screw into the door in the house.
Cool. There's already holes there for no one's there. So yeah, I was up in the air. If it was like a matter of suing them and, maybe getting $100,000, might be worth my time, because it's going to take years if I sue them. And if, if it was $100,000, after you pay a lawyer, you figure that's $60,000 left over, and then you're going to pay taxes of a third, so that's $20,000. So I'm going to end up with $40,000. Oh, good movie, Jamie. Sherry, did you get your Ipsy today? I'm sorry, Devin just brought in my Ipsy. Right. And I feel like that's the thing is they know that, can I really afford to not take so 1 month salary for me is like 4,600. I don't even know, to be perfectly honest. Miss Karen. Sorry, I'm just gonna actually look at that salary rate. How are you? It's been a hot minute, girl. Yeah. Right. So a regular paycheck for me, so 2,500. So we're talking like $4,500. I'm like, can I afford to pass out $4,500? I don't know. But the thing is, so they presented it so that if I accept it, I get it in like pay with according to my regular pay schedule. Take the severance and move on. You'll find something better. My new job was better. Still sucks to be laid off though. I mean, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. Um, it just bites my ass because I have so much documentation and proof, that they've abused, me, financially, mentally. You had a better week than me. I got a super cold or some crap, so I'm unhappy. I think you got like a cold and allergies too, Sha. Yeah, I know. I feel that way too, Jamie. I just don't. Like, I, I'm definitely lighter. I'm happier. You know, I feel better. Don't get me wrong. I still worry about my future because I'm, warrior by nature, and not for nothing, but like the cost of food now. I went grocery shopping the other day and bought nothing and spent $200. Yo, but Jamie, I feel like Ken deserves a lot more than they offered. He was physically injured and is still seeing doctors, etc. Right. And it physically impaired him for the rest of his life that he's not going to be able to perform his job. So I think in that case, they should be offering him more. I'm definitely not stressed out. It's funny. I have my therapist today, and she could see me, and she's like, "Wow, there's like a visual difference in you." And yes, Miss Karen, I have been looked at. Um, I'm not really sad about it. There's a few people I'm sad that I won't get to see as often. Um, you know, but for the job itself, I'm like, yes, there is a difference in there. Right, because I can sleep better and I feel better. I don't feel like my shoulders are not tense. I'm so emotional though. Um, Thanks. And so was it Sherry? It was like, when is the last time I have been off in the summertime? I'm like, I literally think we lived in Lawrence, Mom. I'm like, it's the last time that I have been off in the summer. So I've determined, like, I'm making it to a beach, a pool, something once a week. Like that's a must. Gotta do that. Um, when I got let go from Stuart, it was worrisome about what job, but I was happy. I hated that job. Right. I hate it. I didn't mind the job so much as the people. It was not the company that it presented itself to be. And there'll be another job out there, and I have flexibility because I can go back and do insurance, or I can stick with accounting and do that. You know, I might find a part-time job through the summertime. You know, I know it sucked when I lost my job at Verizon, but that job was horrible. Right. So, and my boss was a biatch. She tried to tell me, like, oh, I like you as a person. Well, no, you don't. I'm like, you're right, Mom. Just in not having to, like, not dreading getting up every day, like, I can actually fall asleep at night. Florida Beach, I can do Florida Beach, but if I do Florida Beach, I gotta bring Mom and Cherry. I love what I did. I couldn't stand my boss and the people I worked with. Yeah, my, you know, my boss. So companies nowadays, and I understand that, they're doing what's in their best interest, bottom line. Um, they're doing what their best interest. But instead of, opening it up and hiring somebody else, they took a person who never had a management job, who worked in collections, and because they didn't have anybody else, they put her in accounting as a manager and didn't train her. Like, I understand, like, switching somebody over, absolutely, to another department. But it is your responsibility to train them as a manager. Make them take some managerial classes. Make them do some seminars, something. I don't care. Some people skills, because my boss had zero people skills. Um, are they paying for your health insurance or what? So my health insurance is paid through the month of June. And that was another question of mine for them, whether or not I sign this, is that I don't want them to keep me on payroll, so I end up paying for insurance for another month. I don't want it. My, you know, Massachusetts, they have state issued insurance. I will say the people I started with were from, it's the cat's food. People living in rooms are left also. Right. I was there for 2.5 years, and in 2.5 years, they're literally like directly above me. We'd gone through two directors and two managers, like directly above me. I got this big old seat today, all to myself. I got the ottoman. Exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, I'm gonna take the summer off. I'm gonna enjoy it. Like I said, I have some, like we got some YouTube we need to catch up with. I've got some house projects that I just keep buying the stuff for, and I don't do them because I don't have time. Um, and like I said, one day a week I want to get to a beach or a pool or something. Sherry, that's looking like Friday this week, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Um, you know, if I get to go see Jamie in Florida, if I can find a, dirt cheap ticket. I mean, I obviously have to go file for unemployment. I have to get, my finances together. Hi, Kyle. So the state does have, state insurance, which is fairly decent. It's not bad insurance. All of my current doctors would still take the state insurance. Yep. Friday's beach day. What's that weather say? Jen! We're okay. Kind of hanging in there. I lost my job last week, but we're good. Yeah. Um, Nurse, I'm good, but tired. Oh, me, mom, and Sherry would kill each other by the time we got to Florida. Where in Florida are you going? How are you, Miss Jen? I saw you come in, right? Didn't I? I did. Sup, girl? Make sure everybody hits a thumbs up, please. Just north of Tampa. Yeah. You'll have to give me some information later, because my cousin lives just north of Tampa. Is that not the weirdest thing ever? Did I lose pages in my book? Ooh! Oh, God. Yeah, I guess I did. I'm going to go backwards. Sorry. Oh, my goodness. If I knew that we wouldn't kill each other, I could do it. Hmm. Hi, Cher. Hi, Sherry. Sorry. Hudson is about 40 minutes from Tampa Airport and an hour and a half from Orlando. Is that the name of the town, Jamie? Hudson? Hello, Jesse. Did anybody else want to name this? I'm sorry. I don't know if I could ever do the van life thing. I don't think there's enough room in there for me. Because sometimes I'm just like, hey, I need my peace. I need my space. Hello, Miss Jessie. How are you? Sorry, I'm just catching up. I would say I can drive now at least, but Erica is horrible passenger. Erica, my mother's friend, lives in Orlando, Florida. Nice. I have a cousin who lives in, oh God, I just saw her, mind you. You think I might remember, but I do not. Palm Harbor. Um, so I know she's about a half hour from like Clearwater Beach, the airport. She's about 2 hours from Orlando because I've made the mistake and booked my flight into Orlando and then had to drive to her. Sick of the cold, but that made me available tonight. Sorry to hear about your job. Thanks. I need a shower and a bathroom, Erica. You'd never poop if you tried van life. Oh my god, can you imagine? I would never poop. I hope you feel better, Jesse. Thanks for joining us. Sorry it's under yucky conditions. Yeah, I'm not great with going to the bathroom and like in public to start with. Like I just can't. Like, I've got to be like dire straits for me to go to a poop in a public bathroom. Right? Silver lining. So I can't imagine. And I see like these vans all the time. And so I actually follow a couple of them on YouTube. And I'm like, they're just so minimalistic. I can't pack for a weekend and not take at least 2 to 3 bags for a weekend. I'm like, if I'm going to the beach and it's just like me and Cherry, I'm good. I'm like, because I can throw a towel, I got a little cooler, we good. My blanket, my beach blanket, need nothing else but drinks. Oh, you have Crohn's too? I didn't know that. Yeah, I can't do public bathrooms. Yeah, I said, and I probably say this after every vacation. Is like on this last vacation, I've learned I pack too much, and even things that I'm like, oh, see, oh, I fart everywhere. I'm like, but if I fart, I can't help but laugh. I know it's like a 10-year-old boy. I can't. Erica, I use YouTube streets for almost 15 years now, and I'm not anywhere. No? Well, no, you're not far from Boston, although you're a Yankee fan, but we can forgive that. Oh my god, I've had too much. I was in the middle of the mountains in Montana. I have to put together the video for that, but I have some other stuff I want to work on first. Like, and I don't know why I still proceeded to bring my hair straightener, makeup. You know, I was lucky if I did skincare. You know, and I've never gone on vacation where I needed to pack winter and summer clothes. My husband and I can pack lightly, but if we take the pups, it's like packing for two toddlers and it ends up filling up the car, right? I always overpack, even for weekend trips. Oh, we go to the beach to visit Nancy for the weekend, and it's like I'm telling you, it's at least 3 bags because there'll be like a bag of my clothes, and like a bag of like miscellaneous things, so like shoes and beach stuff and makeup and hair, and just in case we decide to go out for the 2 nights I'm there. And then there'll be like a bag of snacks or food or groceries or whatever. I think it's a women thing. I don't know anybody that underpacks. Carolyn says she overpacks even for weekend trips. I will not poop in a public bathroom too. Nasty. I can't. I literally can't. I will go in the bathroom and sit there. Unless like I'm like I gotta go. I've been holding it all damn day. Um I can't. Montana was amazing. The sights, Yellowstone National Park is something to see. If you know, and my problem is, I don't do the cold. I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold here at home. So I don't want to go somewhere else and be cold. Um, but it was amazing. I was driving through Yellowstone and walking down the street at me were two bison. Biggest things. I was like, oh my God, because Yellowstone Park is literally one road in each direction. Um, so I had to wait for the oncoming traffic to go by me so that I could go around, the bison. It was amazing. Some of the mountain views were gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, so much crap when we go to the beach. Right. I don't know. Yeah, and you know what? I blame it on somebody in my youth told me like, "Oh, you stink. You're gonna stink with the whole house or something." Because even if I go to your house, but I go to Cher's house, and her kit in her bathroom is right outside of her kitchen. I would not poop in her bathroom unless nobody else was home. Like I've gone to friends' houses that their bathroom is right off the kitchen. I'm like, I can't do it. You know, we did see Old Faithful. It was amazing, and we got to see it go off, and it was so beautiful. Um, I've been to Yellowstone, absolutely beautiful. Yep, it snowed there at night, and I was there in August. Right, so we were at the end of May, and literally it snowed twice. We went horseback riding in 30 degree weather, but horseback ride. I thought we were on top of the mountain, and then we had to go up to the ranch, and the ranch was at the top of the mountain. Like so, riding um, through through the top of the mountain and looking down on the valleys and seeing the other animals like running by was majestic. Is the best word I can say. I so much enjoyed horseback riding this time over the first time I did it. I wouldn't mind around my birthday, like dead middle of the summer, so I can play with all the animals. And you wouldn't mind you never go clubbing at night at the beach. We usually try and go like one night. We try to go out like one night. Like if we go for a week, like sometimes even if it's just a weekend, I try and grab Nance and be like, "Come on, let's go." Um, yeah, that's Sex with my house, among other things. Now that I got Crohn's, I had to get over that fear real quick. Yeah, nope. At night at the beach, we sit on the porch and we laugh at the drunk people. Right? Who was that? Who said that to you? Who said what to me? To who? I'm so glad you had a nice trip. You deserved it. It was called the last day. It really snowed. And because I couldn't go through Yellowstone on my way back, I had to literally go all the way around it. So it added 2 hours to my trip. But the roads were closed. Um, there were the horseback ride was amazing. I can't wait. And I was so mad because so we left Montana on a Friday, and then on Saturday, the place where we went, the ranch that we went horseback riding with, they did a whole I don't know what it's called, but through the center of town. The town is like that big, um, because it's the top town. It's the most northern point of Yellowstone Park. So it originally was set up for the trains. So that it has a big archway where the trains used to go through. And that's like it. Like you go that road and you end up in Yellowstone, or you go the other way and you end up, into other towns. Well, that must have been an amazing horseback ride. And views. I did a 2 hour ride out there too. Yeah, it was 2 hours and it was beautiful. And I loved that they weren't like um they were just so relaxed about it. They're like, the horses do what they want to do. Like, so they're like, there's no order. They have their friends. They're gonna hang out together. So like Devin and his cousin, they were riding sister horses, so they kept going together. So even if somebody cut in, they would end up back together. It was so cute and it was so cool because, like I said, there wasn't an order. Like if somebody stopped, like they would just stop, and sometimes a horse would go around like a natural pecking order, so to speak. I have colitis, so if I have a flare up, I have no choice, but I hate it. Don't get me wrong, like I can literally be like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. I didn't go before I left the house in the morning, so I will hold it all day. And sometimes by the time I wait till like after 5 and most people have left, and I'll then go to the bathroom at work. Like if it's during the day and it's an emergency, I would go to the bathroom like 2 buildings over. I would walk through the tunnels. It would take me like 10 minutes to walk to that bathroom. But it was a single bathroom. If we do go out, we don't get dressed up or put makeup on. Maybe you don't. You stink up the house. Hence the reason I have a freaking issue with the bathroom, lady. It's your fault. Stop saying that. I'm on board with the rest of you stomach issue people. When you gotta go, you gotta go. No options, right? Speak for yourself, mother. When we went out last time, I did my makeup. Yes, I did. I couldn't put my mascara on. I had Jamie put it on for me. I was too shit faced. I gotta learn to not get drunk the first day of a trip, too. I did that again. That was not great. But I got to go to Bucky's. Oh my god, I can't wait for you guys to see this video. I was like a kid in a candy store. Like, look at this. Oh, I remember so many times poor Miss Erica was trying to find me a bathroom when we were out on our way somewhere. Oh yeah. And mind you, bathrooms were like, not restricted or not um they were more convenient. Sorry. Words are failing me today. I'm gonna put some rodeo dragon blood eye masks on my eyeballs today because they're dark. I had poop issues yesterday, and I slept during the day yesterday, so come last night. Wait, how many minutes? Shit. 20 to 30 minutes. Damn, I should put them on already. Um, but who said what to me? Who said hoo? I'm not quite sure. Mama Dukes. Yeah, I'm feeling the plastic from this. Yeah. Mm. Oh wait, hold on. I can't see, and it is backwards. Okay, I think we're good. Good enough. Mom wants to who originally told you that you had stinky poop. I don't know. But it gave me a complex. Probably my father. He was insensitive. Who the hell knows? I love him, but still. Hmm? Wait, that one. That one went away. Astray. Away. Astray. Come on. Okay. Okay. I got it. It's freaking eye mask, and I still can't get them on. There is so much serum in there. I'm gonna say that. Um, bathroom not clean on the moments ago. Bathroom not clean on the room. Yeah, that's an issue with public toilets. Is some are really gross. Yeah, I don't know where it came from. I'm like, but somebody when we were on vacation, my cousin's daughter went to go to the bathroom. Somebody was like, "Oh my god, you stinkers! I don't say that to her." Like you're gonna give her a complex, and she's not gonna be able to go to the bathroom like me. Um, I don't know. I found these ones. I was like, "Yep, doing those." I'm like, I'm gonna attempt. And I actually think it's probably dry. I don't feel like there's a whole lot of fluid in there, so I got two. I got two just in case. And I brought several trivias, and I found adult Mad Libs. Not the one I bought on vacation, because yeah, why would I know where that is? Um, but I do want to show you guys. Can I show you my Lorella box? Mystery box? Did anybody else get one? Sure. So when I have poop issues, I eat Burger King, and everything comes out the next day, nice and easy. It's never an issue. So I had issues yesterday. So today I have Burger King, and you know I'm prepping, so I'm not eating a bunch of junk food. I'm trying to eat less junk food. So, I was determined like not finishing my food. Like I did get a burger, a double burger, but I didn't eat the bun. I totally left the bun there. I'm not doing that. Yeah. So Devin watched me cut up my burger. I got no response. Nobody's chiming in. Did we skip a beat? Judah, Judah. Am I frozen? Am I frozen? I'm on a no buy, so I have only kept Ipsy and haven't bought anything else in a year. I've been so good, but it's killing me. Have a good night, Miss Mary. Thank you for joining us. So I have a Lorella mystery box that I might need to share with you guys so that I can use the masks that are in there. But I did bring several different trivias, and I brought Mad Libs. If anybody's up for that, I don't know what we're feeling. Yeah, I'm gonna be on a no buy, and I'm gonna be on a use what you have, and I have been. I've been getting better at it. You know, I'm trying. I'm trying new shampoos. I'm trying to finish up products that I know that have been around a bit. So, like, this is the bottom of my Do Not Age by Dr. Brandt. And it's okay. It's definitely, I would not rebuy. This is not one I would rebuy. It says age defying. I don't see any wrinkles disappearing. These hard to be on a no buy. Good night, Miss Carolyn. Thank you for joining us. Right. That's what happens. I'm no buying, so and I'm digging through things. I'm like, oh, I still have this. I still have that. Hence why I have the Glam Glow mask that I think is dry inside. We're gonna find out. But even eye creams, like I have 100 of them. I feel like I never go through them, and this is like halfway, and it was fall. Like to the point where like I now have to halfway it to put it on. You know. Um, so I'm showing you the Rella box because I need to get rid of the box. And I think I actually might need a mask out of there. So that's not really another of those. Hmm. So there was was it on Instagram? I think it was on Instagram. I happened to be on the phone with Nancy Pants, and she was like, "Oh, it's Alex, the owner of Lorella. It's his birthday, so he's doing a big giveaway. He's custom curating a mystery box for you. So you went in, you pay for your box. I think they had like 30, 50, and maybe $100 boxes. So I think I spent 35, and you were guaranteed to get double what you. I paid 35, so you were guaranteed to get double what you paid, or $35 shipping, 30, yeah. So I should have got $60 worth of products. So he was doing it live on his birthday. He ran out of time. And he was like, if you placed an order and you gave me your phone number, I will call you, when I'm putting together your box. And I was like, yep, whatever. Didn't pay mind to it. I don't know why. Like eye creams, and I put them on twice a day. I still feel like I have 100 of them. So Alex did call me. Oh, right, $30 box. Yep, $30 box. So the next day, I think I was literally in the car, maybe with Sherry, and I was like, you know, thank you, Sherry. I agree. I think I'm going to manifest the shit out of this, and and something is going to get better. Hello, Miss T. So I was just telling them that I got a mystery box from Lorella. Back in April, I think, because it came in the beginning of May, and I was just too stressed out with the job stuff. And waiting to figure out, I was supposed to know early May, and they, strung me along for a month. Anyway, so yeah, I have some little ones too, some travel size ones. So Alex did call me the next day, and he was like, "You placed an order. What would you like?" I was like, "I'm always going to tell you mascara, like because I like to try every brand's mascara." And I literally just threw away 3 of them because I had conjunctivitis. So I got Lorella Proof Mascara. It says waterproof, volumizing, long lasting. Um, I told him, I was like, I have cleansing wipes, lip oils, face masks. Oh, it's pretty packaging. I like that. I'm not going to open it yet because I'm not ready to try to do that yet. You saw that and thought it was a scam. Thank you for stopping by, Sherry. Have a good night. Have a good week. I also got 3 cleansing wipes. They're nothing major. They're not magic, but I got 3 of them. I got 4 face masks. I got avocado, which is hydrating, honey, which is moisturizing. I got lemon, which is brightening. And I got mango, which I will save for somebody else. That's nourishing. I don't like the smell of mango. I definitely don't want it on my face. So I got those. I got some. Oh, look at you, because they're my color. They're green. They're uncut gems. Am I going to wear them? Probably not. Um, they'll probably end up in a giveaway package. I also got this turmeric foaming cleanser. Great for deep cleaning, makeup removing, and acne removing. How do you get acne removing? Yeah, that's it. What is that on my screen? It's like right in the middle of my face. Anyway. This way. So that's what a package looks like. This is what the top looks like. Can you see? I'll take it out of the package for the most part. Shipping. I'm working through a Glam Glow, the one my mom likes. The white one? Have a good night, Miss Jamie. So it's just like a silicone brush. Oh, oh, you can take it off. You must be able to take it off to clean it. Oop, or just to throw it down because now I done took it off. It looks like so. I'm gonna put it back on so I don't lose it because that's what I do. And then I'll find the scrubby part on the floor, and I'll find. Good night, Pajami. Thank you for joining us. Much love, girl. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Ellen. Has anybody seen this or tried this? I haven't tried it. Let me see what it smells like. I'm actually almost done with this box, and then we're gonna pop on some trivia. It was an okay box. I'm not like, oh my god, it was the best thing ever. No. Do I feel like it's a $60 value? Not really. Oh, what is that on my show? Where's that cat? Sorry. Sorry. It says turmeric on it, but it smells lemon or citrus. It's citrusy, citrusy. Yeah, we're gonna try it. Why not? And then, last but not least, I got 4 lip oils. Mango, which will go to somebody with the mango mask. Because I don't like them. I don't like mango. They tape close or the guy tape close? All right, well, we won't open the mango. There's an orange one. Which one? Okay. Of course, there's coconut because that's perfect. We're gonna open that one. And there's a peach, and I don't like peach either. So I was super excited that he actually called. When he said he was going to, that was kind of cool. He did listen to what I said. I'm like, and their prices usually are not generally inflated. So I don't know, just expected $60 to be more. But I guess. Oh. So my coconut lip oil is pink. Sorry. I'm used to you guys being up higher, but since it was just me, I was like, okay. No, maybe not. Those lip oils sound good. Ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's a weird doe foot applicator. Wait, can you see it? You see how it bends up? Like, it definitely smells like coconut. It smells like the beach to me. Kelly, are you a mango or a peach person? And then the other one was orange. Orange, you're glad. Sorry. It feels good. It's not like too sticky. I really expected them to all not be pink, like to be the color that they Um, that's not a strong orange scent. Hmm. And not that I don't have 100 lip oils, but so some of this stuff will go in donation. Like I said, I don't do mango. I don't do peach and mango. So those will be in giveaways. So I'm probably going to end up with 3 masks, 2 lip oils. I did keep all the cleansing wipes. I think I've already gone through one. I am going to try the mascara, but I just opened 2 brand new ones, so I'm going to wait. So that was my stuff. Oh, I needed a mat. I think I need a mat. That was the purpose of showing you. And it all came in this little box. When the box came, I was like, oh, because these are not the boxes he was showing online. Not at all. Lorella, Ellen, are you a mango person? Yeah. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I can't do that. You're not a mango person. I mean, if you like the orange one, it didn't really have a strong orange scent. I just opened it. You saw me. Like, I didn't use it. If you want it, it's yours. I do not like mango anything. Oh no. Oh, mango is like ridiculous. So T, you can just click the link and you should be able um to join me. I'll add you. Once you get there. Yeah. I'm not really an avocado person either, but it is what it is. Mm-hmm. The lip oil is good. Fine. Where is it? So yeah, no, mango's gross. And you know how like if you don't like something, like you can like instantly pick up on the scent. Like some people can just be like, "Oh no, it doesn't taste. It doesn't smell like that." I'm like, "Oh yes, it does. Oh yes, it does. There's mango in there. Don't tell me that." Good night, Sabrina. You're leaving before trivia? Oh shit! Sherry left, and I forgot to tell her happy birthday. Damn it.
Doing it? I don't know if I'm doing it.
Hi, Dee.
Hey! How do I see everybody else? They're down
Um,
below.
so I do it on my laptop, so it's a little different for me than it is for you, probably.
Yeah, I'm on the
Um,
phone.
yeah,
But that's okay.
I don't think you can do like see the chat
Let's see.
and Some
Let's
people
see if
say
I
they
click.
don't.
So I can either see us or I think I can see the chat. Yeah, I don't know. Either that or my phone's too slow. So you'll have to tell me if anybody's saying anything because I won't be able to see it.
I
I got my
will.
ears. And do my mask.
Woo! Yay!
Yay. Dara's sitting next to me, but she's like a foot and a half away because she's waiting for treats.
Of course.
There
Jesse
you
and
go.
Itzel say hello, T and Mom.
Hello. Hi, Mom. And I think, let's see, Ellen was there and Kelly was there. I'm surprised
Yep.
Kim Kitty isn't. I haven't seen her yet. Let's see, do I do this? Do I do
I know,
this?
and I wanted to talk to her. I have like 2 videos of hers I've saved so I can go back and watch them later.
She also went to a concert, so I'm sure she's going to be wanting to talk about that. There is a smudge on my camera. Okay. Vitamin C, not mango. Orange. I
oh,
can't.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
There's,
not minding the lip oil. It doesn't, the flavor doesn't stay. That's a big old bucket of treats.
gotta figure out which direction. There she is.
Yeah, it's opposite direction, and I always mess it up.
Yeah. I just got home from work, so that's
Okay, so I'm gonna take my little eyeball eye mask off.
wow, those are those paper thin? They don't look like the usual hydrogel. Are they
Yeah,
cloth?
they are. These are like
Yeah.
the bigger thin ones over here. Hold on. They were the rodeo dragon's blood ones.
I haven't tried those yet. I have them in the stash.
I think this is my first time trying them.
Now I love their some of their other skincare that I've tried, like full size, that have the little pop up eye cream or the pop up moisturizer, like gel moisturizers. I love their packaging. The heck am I supposed to get this thing on? Okay.
That's me all the time with those things. It says cute airs.
Hi. What you doing?
Oh
You
my
got your
god.
treats? Did you get your treats? You want to smell? You want to smell? It's orange. No, don't lick it. Just smell it. Don't lick it. It's not going to make it yours.
So I'm gonna try the Glam Glow. I'm not sure.
Oh, I love that.
I feel like it's dry inside. I've had it for a bit. It was left in a bucket, so I'm not holding a lot of faith for it.
I think I did it once, and I can't remember if it was part of a collab or if I just did it as a solo. I'm not really sure, but I did. It's been a couple years.
Yeah, I had 2, and I did the first one. Oh no, it's like the jelly kind.
It's a little bit different, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more rigid around the edges, if I remember correctly. Which direction do I do this? There we are. A little bit better. And I am sorry if somebody is saying something to me down below. I cannot see the chat. I can only see us.
Yeah, they're pretty quiet. They're
You see,
mellow tonight.
if I hit chat, can I see anything? If I hit comments, can I see anything, or is my phone just too old?
It says remove the plastic piece, but I don't see a plastic piece.
Well, I saw something. I thought it was Etzel that said cute cat ears, but then it
She did.
disappeared
I
again.
said that. You didn't hear me? Okay.
I can hear you. Yeah, because can anybody hear me?
I
I'm
think
going to
so.
assume yes. Yeah.
I'm just a star.
Let's see.
Yep, Mom Duke says we can
Oh,
hear
good.
you, T.
There you go. Okay, so
All right.
there you go.
It wasn't jelly. I thought it was dry inside. Just 15 minutes, they say.
Thanks, Mom. I'll go back and forth.
Yeah. Did you get out of work early?
No, I switched my hours back at Thanksgiving to get off work at 4:30 instead of 5 o'clock because, quite frankly, there's never been a purchasing emergency in the 7 years I've been there between 4:30 and 5, and everybody else leaves at 4:30 and I said, screw this.
Oh, well, that's good.
See, it's such a pretty pink.
Right. Mm, you know.
Does it feel moist enough?
So the other side is jelly. It's staying because the other side is jelly. I, for
Okay.
some reason, thought it was like serumy. I forgot that it's a jelly. See.
Okay.
So for the most part, a little bit on my chin. That's just my chin too
Well,
big.
it looks like it's holding good everywhere, really, except,
Yeah, I mean just the edges, but that always happens. It's better than that. Those masks, forget it. I need those stupid Hannibal Lecter things. Yeah.
The ones that I find weird are the ones that have the inner plastic or the outer
Yeah,
plastic or something to take off and then try and mold it to your face. This smells
right.
good. Multivitamins. Multipass. Product of
I
Korea.
love
Yep.
pink mask. This is wicked cute. I love it. She says I'm a star. I was born that way. You know.
What's the song? Something about if you're a star, you can be in my show. Something like that. Is that Kiki D and Elton John or Captain and Tennille? Oh my goodness, I just dated myself.
A little bit. I don't know the ones I
Hurtling towards 60 here, so
Ironically, so I was talking to my therapist earlier today, and she's like, she was concerned because I had bags under my eyes, and I was like, listen, I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep well last night because I napped for 5 hours yesterday
oh my
because I was
goodness.
sick. I was sick, so I was up. My mom says she
Don't
thinks it's Elton John, that song. So my therapist
Kiki
was,
D and Elton John. Like I said, it's either Kiki D. I think it was Kiki D with Elton John. Yeah.
um, so my therapist was like, are you getting enough sleep? Are your eyes, is this, it's that? I'm like, it's just the sleep. It'll be fine. Tomorrow I'll be better. No, I forgot where I was going with that one. I lost
Yeah,
it.
well that one snores. I'm trying to train him to turn over without snapping my head off.
Is that the guy?
Like,
Is that your guy?
yeah, Scotty's in the front row. Yeah, playing
I
a
saw pictures on somewhere and I was gonna message you privately and be like, is this the guy? That's awesome.
yeah. So he's fuzzy. But
um,
snores. So we're kind of like Jack Sprat and his wife, He's tall and skinny, I'm sure. But when he snores,
uh,
last time I get him to turn over once by saying, "Snore, baby, turn over. Snore, baby, turn over." Turned over. An hour later, he slipped back, and then I couldn't get him to turn over, and I had my hand on his shoulder, trying to just like.
gently nudge. Mom says,
Up
you
and
go,
threw it off. Didn't
T.
wake up the whole time.
Mom says, "You go, T."
Yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
while. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were talking about age, which led me to my therapist conversation. Anyway, she was, going through my health things, and she was like, do you still get, your monthly friend? I was like, no. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, no. She's like, do you think you're in menopause? I'm like, something like that. I'm like, I'm not sure about where I am, but I'm not getting it. She's like, how old are you? I'm like, 48. I'm like,
It's a
that's
little
not,
young,
I'm like,
but
that's
not unheard
almost
of.
50. Good Lord.
Well, I just went in. I just completed the not menopause to menopause just like last year. You have to go like one full year without a period, and at month number 11, I had one, so I had to start all over
Oh,
again. Then it went one full year, and I'm all okay.
I wouldn't even
So
know. I couldn't even tell you because it's been so sporadic for the last several years. Like, but this past year, I want to say probably like the stress has done a number on me. Maybe now that I'm less stressed from the lack of work, maybe it might come back for all I know. Right. But the last two times I had it was like one day. It was
yeah.
like one day.
So that's definitely premenopause.
Yeah.
Premenopausal symptoms. But when it's one full year without one, technically that's menopause because that means it stopped. But
Right.
so far, on something that's wood, I haven't had hot flashes. I probably had mood swings, but I'm a Scorpio, so that could happen anyway.
My mom says that doesn't work to make him stop snoring or to make him turn to just gently pat him. She's like, that's not gonna work. You gotta apply pressure. Well, I think T left us. She'll probably be back. Maybe. I think she closed it so that she could see and she's gone now. Yeah, yeah, I'm not really worried about it. I'm like, what happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. What do I care for? No, not at all. And I heard her say that she wanted to join, and I put the link in the comments so that she could join. Oh, I missed it. Oh, hold on, she's coming back.
The wrong button.
Hi!
I hit the wrong button.
I figured. Oh,
I was never very StreamYard, so I could never get it to work myself. I could get on other people's StreamYards, but just one little and you're gone.
well, it's very different on the phone than it is on the laptop.
I'm sure. Hmm.
You know. Hi, Ellen. Ellen says she's still here. And my mom says you'll have to push him to get him to stop snoring.
I might have to just smother him.
And Jessie's still with us, although she's cold. She's with ill as well.
Aww. Well, positive vibes to everybody that needs it.
You know what, Ellen? It says cool sheets right on it. Oh, sorry, I'm backwards because it says cool sheets. I don't find it to be. I mean, it's not hot, so it's a little bit you know, cooler, but it's not like it's cooling. Like Glam Glow, I have the white one, the face cleanser that almost it's gray. Like that has a eucalyptus in it that's cooling. Like this
Hmm.
doesn't feel like that. This just feels like it's a little bit chilly. I think if I put
Does
it
it
in
have
fridge.
any particular scent to it or anything?
No,
Or
there's no scent at all.
hmm.
No. I was trying. I'm pushing. No, there's no scent.
It's very pretty.
Thanks. Jessie says thank you, T.
Oh, she of the pretty hands.
Yes. See, my nail polish matches my face.
I, I have one that I bought because it was last year's uh, PMS color chart, and I think it was like a was this the showstopper one?
Ooh,
It's like
that's pretty.
magenta. I just have never used it. I bought it specifically last year.
That's
It was the color
pretty.
of the yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
I'm trying to get my fingers closer to the nail polish bottle. It's not working. Come on.
Mm.
Mhm. You know, I so was trying not to, go to the salon to get my nails done. Yeah. But I just feel like when I do gel on my nails, like they're so much stronger,
Hmm.
you know.
It costs a
And
lot more, right?
it does. It does.
Do they last longer?
But they don't break as often. So literally, um, so this one actually isn't mine because it broke way down. So I had him put a tip on it just so it didn't look odd. Incoming kitty. Come on, Bubba.
Yeah, mine left. Mine loves him. So she'll trample me in the middle of the night to check on him
That's
and then
awesome.
trample back off of me and then leave. Is he alive? No treats. It's too early. The only reason she'll come towards me is like treats. No, you're not getting treats at like 12:45.
Yeah.
I see a tail. I see a tail. Inquisitive tail.
Um, they they're mad at me right now because I locked them out of my bedroom. Their fur is just everywhere. I actually just bought anything on Amazon. If it works, I'm gonna videotape it because supposedly it's like the new miracle cat fur removal. My, but not because it
Electric.
doesn't work. My comforters are covered in fur. Like I picked him up earlier to give him medicine, and my entire shirt was covered. I'm like, you guys are crazy. I would have to brush them constantly.
I, I've got one of those furbinators. I don't know if you've ever heard of those furbinators. And that helps because she's a double coated cat. So it helps get rid of some of the undercoat before it gets too hot. So,
I never heard that. Oh, I'm not a cat person. So
a furbinator, yeah,
Urbanator?
furbinator, yes.
I don't know what the name of the thing I just bought was.
Hey,
Hold on, hold on. Urban-
there you go.
Thank you, Papa. Um, Ellen said she recently had a petty and now lavender toenails. My
I can't
last
be.
manicure I had, that's what I had, lavender on my feet. So, I lost my job last Monday. So last Tuesday, I went to the pool with my mom. I'm like, yep, this is the way we start unemployment by the pool.
Sometimes you just got to treat yourself. I mean, I'm looking at a similar situation that I don't know if I will or will not have my job by the end of the year.
Ugh.
It's a merger. It's a merger, and their infrastructure already exists. Their supply chain is vast, and it's vastly different from ours. Um, so the first round of communication was we've remapped three out of four of you to become from buyers to distribution technician 3. I looked it up. Okay, no offense to anybody out there, but I am not going to be a warehouse grunt. I have been doing purchasing for 35 years. I've been in an office setting my entire life.
Right.
I am disabled. I have a heart murmur. I have asthma, and I have replacement knees. And you want me to stock shelves? I don't think so. The new boss's boss had no idea I'm disabled. And I have a walker and a cane right behind me, but he'd never seen me stand up.
Right.
I'm all walker, cane, you know.
Yeah.
So that put a monkey wrench in things. So they may have to go back. But if I keep a buyer position, I won't be reporting to my boss because she's changing from purchasing manager, which is over purchasing, the warehouse, and the couriers. She won't be over any buyer. She'll just be warehouse, the couriers, and if they carve out new stock rooms in the bigger buildings, whoever is in those stock rooms would report to her. And it's like, okay, yeah, this should be interesting.
Ugh.
So we'll see. We'll see if I have a job.
I will keep my fingers crossed for you.
I'm fully prepared to throw the Americans with Disability Act at them if I have to. You cannot remap me to something I cannot physically do. You know, I love that tale. That is such a happy tale.
Say hi. Here we go.
No?
He's like, this is my position. Say hi. Look at Papa. Look at my
Winky
Papa.
wink.
Look at my Papa. I posted pictures, I think it was yesterday, of him, and the mother cat just like sprawled out on my bed. And like, she looks like she weighs like 30 pounds because she was like all like, you know, enjoying herself.
Right.
Thanks. This is my M&M. And we call him
Yeah.
Bubba. Huh. Look at my Bubba. I know, the table's slippery, huh? That happens when it gets clean. All right.
Yeah, she came in for treats and then she left. So I have no idea if there's any. Nope, she left some behind.
No, it really did. There's not.
Did
No.
anybody ever watch the M. Night Shyamalan movie Signs? There's a little girl in there, and she's very sensitive, I guess, to the aliens, and so she keeps getting glasses of water, and there's like 50 glasses half drunk water around the house. And he says, "Well, why don't you just finish it? It's contaminated." So that's what I keep saying every time I find little treats around the house. It's contaminated.
It's funny. No, there's no treats left behind with this one.
It's a kiki. Yeah.
Right. My mom says he's looking for Shari. He probably is.
Doesn't want you.
No, I went away on
Like the
vacation
other lady.
here. I think I was gone for like 10 days or 11 days. And Shari was here like, I don't know, probably 7 or 8 of those days. So she let them snuggle with her and sleep in my bed. And, you know, that's fine because I wasn't here. But now my comforters are gross. I just changed the sheets today. I'm like, that's it. We're done. I'm like, no, not in my room. You'll be fine.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky that the red and the teal that I have, oddly enough, don't really pick up her cat fur that much. It's the sort of the velvety sort of thing you would think it would, but I've
Right?
got just like a plain poplin thing over the couch in the front room, and after you come out of the dryer, you're sitting there with like spider webs of cat hair that you're trying to pick off of it. It's like
Oh,
glued on deep into the fibers. You're all, you didn't even sit on the couch that much, you know?
yeah. We don't
Okay,
really
good.
use my living room very often. The TV's broken. I mean, it's doable. I run people's playlists on my living room TV because it blinks. There's like a gray strip. It's not like
Oh, the
full gray, like
pixels.
you can't see it. It's just a little bit darker than the rest of the screen. I'm
Yeah,
like, but it goes in and out. So if you're trying to watch like a movie, like that's annoying. I'm
yeah.
like, so my cats essentially have my living room. I've now bought like couch covers and where you going, buddy? Are we trying to go this way? Are we trying to go this way? Are we trying to go this way?
Aww, what a
I don't know where you
babe.
go, buddy.
What a sweetie cat.
Tail's just going away.
He's just way there.
Yeah, I probably eat more fur than they do. That's
I
crazy.
understand. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's just all comfy and
Yeah, just hanging. He's like, I got my feet on the edge of the table, just in case y'all decide to be tricky. Like, just in case that medicine bottle comes around my way. Ah, look at Bubbles. Look at my Bubbles.
He's just a snuggle bug, huh?
When he wants to.
When he wants to.
Yeah,
Okay.
when he's not like, he's not a, it's when he wants to. Like, I could sit on the couch and he will have no part of me. My, the minute I start working, or paying attention to something else, all of a sudden he's got to sit in the ottoman beside me because I
Mm-hmm.
won't let him on my desk while I'm working. Says she, I love our fur babies. Do you have cats, Ellen? No, I've never had a cat my whole life until these two, and this is my
Okay.
son's fault.
That is just, he just loves where he is. He loves his mama. Yeah. She practically climbed me the other day that she considers the computer chair her chair because it's right next to him, right? So she can get
Right.
treats, she can cross him to get to me. We're just cat furniture. And I was been coloring for hours. All of a sudden, she decided, I want my chair back. So
That's funny.
circle, circle, under here, jump up, jump down. And finally, she just decided, trying to sink a couple claws into my thigh. And I'm all, miss, don't you even.
Can you see this?
Yeah, I can see it.
This is what is left behind.
And he doesn't seem like he's that long haired of a cat. Medium, maybe, right?
Yeah.
You're all, okay.
Sorry.
On my videos too, where I'm all, I am so sorry, but there's like
I'm like, oh God.
cat hair up my nose or whatever. So, oh, you heard me talking about you, huh?
Ellen has
Yeah.
a dog. She has a Springer Doodle.
Where are you?
A
Where are you?
Springer Doodle?
Where are you, cat? Dara. Come here. Come here. I don't have anything. Come here. Let the
They
people
never
see your
come when you
pretty
want them
face.
to.
Yeah, let's people see your pretty face and your boogie nose.
Aww.
Cheek,
She's so cute.
is it contaminated? Hmm? Hmm. How about over here? Hmm? Okay. Yes, maybe. They're contaminated. All right, let's get thrown out. You've like licked them and then not done anything with them like 3 times. So
That's funny.
contaminated. So yeah, I got my. He's gonna stay in here with me, huh? It means he's out. He must be out smoking or something. She's in here. She's comfortable in here, so it's like, okay, he must be gone. So she's
Oh,
just in love
right.
with him. Yeah, she's just in love with him.
Aw, that's
I'm all like,
awesome.
I've lost a cat. Gained a
You've
boyfriend,
lost
lost a cat.
that or gained 200 pounds.
Right.
You know. So
So
what is
how?
a Springer Doodle, Ellen?
I'm gonna see if I can see the chat without kicking myself out. See, can I see anybody in the chat?
Yeah, I don't know. Can we go this way? Do we go this way? Will that help? No.
Oh, there we are. I love our fur babies. I have a dog, Springer Doodle. Hi, kitty.
Yeah.
Okay, I caught up. I caught that. How many people are in the chat right now?
So I think it's just Mom and Ellen and maybe somebody else.
I was gonna say, don't forget to give our hostess a thumbs up for positivity.
Thanks. It's a cross between an English Springer Spaniel and a smaller poodle. He's black and white and very fluffy. Aww.
Aww. We did that right on key.
Yep. Sounds cute.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. I need to drink more water too. I've been having a lot of headaches lately, but then again, I need to get new glasses. So. Cheers. Now, how far does your mom live from you?
So she's about 35 minutes, no traffic.
Okay. So is that still in the larger area? Like the metropolitan area or outside of it?
So she's just north. She's north of the city.
Okay.
I'll say hi. This one too. Say hi. Ah, she's like, I don't understand. This isn't
In
what
the
we do.
burbs. Mom's in the burbs.
Yeah. So the I'm so used to the city. I realize, like, I've grown up in a city where there's multiple points of access to the nearest highway. You know, in the city I grew up in, there was like 4 or 5. Like, okay, why not go this way? Hold on, you can go that way too. Sorry, God, why am I touching them? Why am I touching them? So where I live now, for me to get to the highway is probably 10 minutes, and then
Okay.
it's probably a half hour ish up the highway to my mom.
Mine's to get to the freeway is 2 lights. So we go to the end of my block, turn, go to the end of that block, cross the main street, and then down a winding area that doesn't have any. So I'm less than a half mile from the freeway.
Right.
Hmm.
As I said, this
And
town
then
that I grew up in, there was several points of access. You know,
we
um,
just have one freeway.
yeah,
Makes it easy.
we don't make it easy. So Boston was laid out on top of the hills and around the hills that were here.
Hmm.
So you get these. We literally have streets that are like one way in each direction at each other. You know,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, no wonder why people can't drive when they come here. I'm
Now,
like,
how far are you away from Taylor Marie? I know she's in like the outside of the metropolitan area, I think, right? Taylor
so
Marie?
I think she's out Western Mass, if I remember correctly. Because when
Okay.
we were talking about Hampton Beach, she said she was about an hour. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm about an hour from Hampton as well. I'm like, so she's got to be a little bit on the other side of
Okay.
Mass.
Okay. So it'd be a day trip to meet each other, basically.
Yeah, I mean, Nancy's an hour for me. Not that I've seen Nancy in a year, but she's an hour from me. You know, um, and life. It's just life. It's not necessarily.
Mhm.
She's in
Chaos.
Spring. Who's in Springfield? Taylor Marie. I didn't. I didn't realize you watched
I'm
that.
not sure. I'm not sure. Hopefully, I do not
Good
kick
night. I'm
myself
going to
out.
need to go. Have a good week. Thumbs up on my way out. Thank you very much, Ellen, for joining us. Whoop, whoop. Have a good week, and we will see you next Monday. My mom says she thinks Taylor's in Springfield.
Springfield. Okay. All
Right.
right.
So she's probably an hour, a little more than an hour, 10, 15 minutes. Um, you know.
I don't think I'm close to the closest person that I live next to isn't in the beauty and boxing world. I think it was Vino's Hot Rods or something like that. He's a gentleman in the north part of my county that is building a hot rod car out of wine barrels. So,
Really? That's
yep,
pretty cool.
yep, yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's the closest. I mean, I don't get to North County. I live within like a 10-mile span. I because of the disability and the transportation for disabled. Um, I really have like a I guess my usual routes are within less than a 10-mile span. I could probably get from the south part of my county to the north part of the south part of the county. And that's it. That might be 15 miles on the freeway back and forth. That's it.
Right.
So yeah, they don't offer services. The company that I use doesn't offer services outside that zone. So I mean, if I wanted to take a train trip, that would be an ordeal. But yeah, I could do it.
Right. I yeah, I'm spoiled in the fact that I can jump on several highways and get pretty much
just the
anywhere.
freedom of just the freedom of driving, though. You can go
Right,
when and where you.
that is
Mhm.
true. I actually
I have
am
to
very
cross
mad at
two
myself.
lanes.
Um, I'm mad at myself. Totally missed the opportunity to go to meet Bubbles, to meet Janet. She lives in
Hmm.
Colorado,
Hmm.
and she was 15 miles north of the high airport. And I didn't go see her because I didn't think about it until after the fact that she was in Colorado. Because it
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
stopping point for us. We flew into Colorado and we went from there. But I would have stopped to see her. I'm like, I'm just an asshole. Like, I really didn't. I was like, I know
People are
there's somebody in Colorado. I know there's somebody in Colorado. the life of me couldn't figure out who it was. So I got back. I was like, oh my God, it was Bubbles. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll have to come back to Colorado sometime. You know,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
I think
I
there's a
will.
bunch of people down south in like LA or whatever, or a little bit farther south. But um, is it Patty? One of the Patties, I think, lives down in LA. I want to say Deb, maybe Deb Richter. I think
Oh,
lives
yep,
down in LA somewhere. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. But that's still like 100, 125 mile at least haul. So,
yeah.
ouch,
Because we
doink.
were talking about earlier. Were you on when Jamie was on and we were talking about going to Florida?
No, I think I hadn't gotten home yet.
So Jamie's um, the makeup nurse. She's going to be stationed in Florida at the end of the month.
Uh-huh.
So she's like, "You guys should come down." I'm like, "Well, I can't go unless my mom goes and Sherry goes." I'm like,
Right.
"So that's 3 plane tickets, you know." And she's like, "Well, you should take a road trip." I'm like, "I don't think that's a good idea." Uh, I've done that. I just
Well, she
got
was out
back.
here. She was out in California once when she was stationed, and I actually think she worked as a floating nurse or a traveling nurse for Sutter Health, which is who we've merged under. So you remember Mixie B?
No, I
She
don't
used
think
to
so.
do a lot of. She didn't do too many videos, but everyone was very well choreographed, doing specialty makeup. And she put it to music. Mixie B, MIXBY. And so she got to meet her while she was up there, and then Mixie disappeared.
You know
So
what
many people.
happens? You know, um, I find it fortunate that for the people that I've had the opportunity to meet, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do like a vacation like in the middle, like in Las Vegas or something, and have everybody meet there,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Um, yeah. So this is the first year we're not doing Hampton. We've done it the last two
Yeah,
years. You
yeah,
know,
that's different, huh? But I mean, that's what life is. I mean, there's a lot of series of changes, unexpected. Yeah, for me, calamities come in like twos and threes, but
right,
the joys of meeting new people have been almost solely online for so long, you know.
right,
So it's like a lot of people understand. My sister is 14 years older, so she's 70 something, and she just doesn't get the online experience. She didn't grow up with that, and I grew up with
right.
just the age of chat rooms and AOL and stumble upon and Facebook and MySpace and all that stuff. I was always into that and just chatting with people across the world. That was a talk for a living. So, you know, a lot of people don't think it's real, but it's like, well, yeah, there's a lot of people that are scammers out there. There's a lot of people that are mean out there, but
Oh,
you just got to find your tribe, you know.
I agree. I definitely agree. Sherry and I had this conversation recently, and it was like about like, do you tell people like about YouTube? You know, and I'm definitely selective. Like, I have to feel a person and get a vibe.
Mhm.
Sorry, mom says, really? I'm 68 and I've been online forever.
So you're not that much older than I am. Like I said, I'm hurtling towards 60. I'll be turning 60 in November. So it's like 30 was traumatic. 30, it was like, well, at 30, you've got all these little tick boxes. It's like, do you have a husband? Are you married? Do you have kids? Do you have a house? Do you have a car? Do you have a career? No, I have a job, an apartment, and a cat. You know, so she, it's just like
Yep.
it's just one of those things. It just I was never one of those girls that wanted like kids. I didn't dream of a big fancy, wedding. I paid for my wedding myself. I had a hot pink, magenta and black velvet ball gown as my dress. This is, I mean, where's my wedding ring? My wedding ring is a pink tourmaline, I got it off right now, but where am I? There we are. That's it.
Oh,
Pink
that's
tourmaline.
pretty.
Where's the there we are. Yeah, that's the wedding ring. I figured if I'm going to be stuck wearing it for the rest of my life, it better be something I like, not just something
Right.
somebody else.
Right. That makes sense. Mom says it's pretty.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
Eh,
it's pink tourmaline. So,
Mom was talking about Sherry when I said, not doing a road trip to Florida. I'm like, first of all, we don't have a vehicle, none of us, that we'd need to rent a car. And for the price of a rental car for a week, you could probably get 3 cheap tickets to Florida.
yeah.
No,
Now, those trains that you can take your car on too? Isn't there? I don't know what part of the East Coast that happens on. I thought there was some place that you just like, drive your car onto the train and
I don't. I don't know. I've never heard or seen that one. I mean, we
yeah.
have boats. If you're taking the ferry from like
Mhm.
northern or from downtown Boston to like down the Cape, which is the whole other section of like Providence and whatnot. You can take a ferry and you can put your boat on the ferry to go
Mhm.
there, But I don't know about going like south. I mean, we could probably take a
Or you got a
train.
train trip.
Right. Like we could
I was going to
probably
say take
take
a
a
train
train.
trip down there and then rent a car.
Yeah, Mom said the same thing. So we could do a train. It would take us 24 hours to get to Tampa. Why would it take me that long to drive there? Why would a train take 24 hours? And the other problem is that we have a baby coming and don't know when. So, you know, um, my niece is very pregnant and she is due July 30th.
Okay. Now, does she live
So
with you?
she does not, but
Okay.
she is the oldest grandchild, the first niece, the
Hmm.
first, and she's having the first great grandchild.
Oh,
And
well, there we go.
so, yeah, I got to be here for that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, you know, and they're, they're my kids. They come over all the time, you know, and I'm super excited. So, I thought so we're going to be like, oh, yes, we're planning it for July 30th or August 1st. You know, I might be able to
Hmm.
scoot away for a long weekend before, you know,
Right.
like, or maybe a weekend after. It's a tough summer. We got a baby right in the middle, and then
Right.
I'm having surgery mid September.
And they're notoriously unpredictable.
Right. Both things that, I see my doctor for pre-op like mid August. So he
Hmm.
could be like, "Oh, you're good to go. We're doing it in 2 weeks." You know. So it's kind of up in the air. Lots of things. But I'd love to make my way to get down there.
Mm,
You
yeah,
know,
that's nice. But you've met Jamie before though, right? Didn't she go to one of the Hampton trips?
she did. So last summer she was stationed in Boston,
Right.
and we had all kinds of plans. And we were, so last summer, yeah, it was last summer, right? And like June 30th, the state of Massachusetts fiscal year ended, and they terminated her employment instantly. Like, so she like had to fly home like 3 days later.
Wow.
And she actually drove. Sherry drove with her.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, I could do the drive thing. It's not necessarily like I just don't. I'm not finding that doing that is saving any money. I'm figuring you can get a cheap ass flight on Spirit Air that's 2 hours
Mhm.
for probably $100.
Wow.
You know, and sometimes you can get. There was a deal last week. It was cheaper than that. They were like $27 each way. You know.
See, for me, a train trip down to LA would probably be, um, even if I went business class, it might only be um, uh, $50 might be a round trip, $100 round trip, to go to LA and back. But again, I'd have to figure out how to get around once I was down there. I don't drive. He doesn't drive. So yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
You
I try
figure
to
it
make sure.
out.
Yep. Yep. But well, I'm gonna skedaddle. My power is going down very, very quickly. It was at 100% when I came online, and now it's already like down to 23%. So
All right. Well, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it.
I usually am not in a situation where I can. I'm usually in a van somewhere watching you guys. So I'm
Right.
all,
This has
oh,
been like you're early.
well, he was there waiting when I got out. And this
Oh,
particular driver, is a fairly fast driver, and we didn't have another passenger to pick up. So I got home probably in 10 or 12 minutes. So
all
that's why I'm all,
nice.
let me jump on.
Right. Well,
Right. I get
I
to spend
appreciate
quality
it.
time with you and mom. So
Yeah. Mom says good night, T.
night, 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 night. Thank you. This was fun. This was fun. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how to figure out how to see things if I was on my PC, which I'm hardly ever on my PC in the front room. It might have been easier to see everybody and respond. But yeah, I haven't been on StreamYard in at least 2 years. So I
So
tried doing it myself and I couldn't figure it out.
what
So.
Sherry does is she uses her phone to record her and then uses her laptop to be able to read the comments.
Oh, okay. Oh, I could have gotten my tablet or something then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That works. Okay.
You know, I'm
Well,
not good at it. I only know one way to do things. I'm like, I just know how to like open it up, set it up. I'm like, you could join, like that part I could do, but much more than that, not so much.
yeah, no.
No. Mom says it
Well,
was good
thank
to see
you.
you, T.
It's fun. It was fun. No pressure. No pressure. Night, Mom. Hope everybody feels better, and anybody that watches this afterwards, all positive vibes for good health and juju and magic and all that stuff. So, all
Yeah.
right, now I have to figure out. I think I hit the leave button, right?
Well, I'm gonna end it, so either way, you'll be good.
Okay. All
No,
right.
I will give you a call when we get off. Have a
Okay.
great week, T.
Bye.
Bye. If there's anybody else here.